How's it going, everyone? A little late. I think it slept through my alarm. Sluggo's hitting it big on the J-Nug. It's good. Cap and run. Yes. Good job, Sluggo. Blank screen. I know. I'm late. Late to the party, man. Just wait for that previous high break, I think, on load. Whatever it was. It was gearing up. There you go. I'm going to set my quality down. The quality's way down. All right. Well, I'm not taking in all the bandwidth for my own video. $19 gets you $20. Used to be 18 gets you 20. Now it's 19. Dollar's still hugging support. S&P, boom, come on. Nothing yet. Gold is up, almost 1300 break. Looks like it tapped it one more time last night. Silver still trying to break. It looks very, very, very close. I suspected a bit more jump out of the miners, but they are above previous highs. Watch for the head fakes on the miners. Load. J-Nug was such. J-Nug is just barely starting too. AG, did we get bust out of that bottom pattern? Barely. Miners are looking good. They're getting close. Where's load? Load is at 18 cents. Break above that balance point, 20 cents. Get a confirmation over that balance point. I think you'll have some good support. 20 cents, Sluggo. Let 20 cents be your support. That's my reasoning is breaking into previous lows that were set way back in December. No, what is that? That's not December. Yeah, November, in mid-November. So I thought the miners would be kicking a little bit more, but they're not. USAS broke previous highs. Watch that one. It's too late. Looks good. Low volume too. Any sort of volume, probably just scream out of there. ASM, I can't believe ASM's only got 6,700 shares traded. If you know silver. Well, I thought the miners would be doing better than this. Looks like Sluggo's got the only miner that's moving. Watch for Goro. Goro's setting up right now. Previous side break on Goro. Where resistance that's close behind. NGD. NGD's gearing up. It's close. $360 and above for NJD. Not a lot of volume. Let's move this over a little bit. Boop. Is that a stock symbol? USAS, is that what you mean? I got nothing hitting on their highs, except for some low volume ones. CDE broke previous highs on the intraday. Looks like a continuation coming. EXLLF, previous high break. It's right there. Very much going on. You guys see anything? We got a bunch of low volume things. USCG. Previous highs got low volume. Low volume, low volume, low volume. I think Maria was watching HLX on the energies. It's getting close for a previous high break. So long-term pattern break coming on ADVM, little medical stock, I guess. CLF. That weekly chart, previous high break. 695, I guess, previous highs, 8 o'clock high, the emotional spot. I look intraday, it looks like it might come in as spot or two. Looks like the 60-minute chart has got a falling star, so let it come down into support. Maybe that's a better buy for you. Buy that support. Looks like it got rejected on the 8 o'clock break and created a reversal bar. Reversal bars come at key turning points, so watch those reversal bars. Looks like it's got a rounding top plus the reversal bar. It's going to close here shortly. We got 2 minutes left on 60-minute bar. Looks like it's going to close below the 8. So be careful on jumping in until it comes into support. If it breaks previous highs and takes out that reversal bar, then Kush, I don't know, Kush. Kush has got the head fake in on the intraday. Looks like it could come back into 16 for the head fake if it wants. 16 support, sure. Well, my 34 is at just above 16. So I'm thinking 16 is let it swing down and come and grab you. 15's got a double bottom. Well, I don't know if it, that's the trick. Will it hold? I'm not sure. It's got to turn. It's definitely a head fake before the big move, but 1620 might hold. I'm not sure about that though. That's a 1 minute chart. I'm thinking on the 60-minute chart, it might come down into support, which is the 34 coming in about 16 even, making a higher low from the double bottom over the 34. It's closing below the 8 and the 13. So it's going to have to reverse, or else it's going to come back in, gather its legs, and try again. Looks like 1650 is the break. Previous high breaks come in on this bad boy. Looks pretty good on the intraday. Got a spike low on the monthly. Could thrust past 5 o'clock. That one looks good. It's got to get some gusto over previous highs. The half-day chart looks good, so I'd keep it for a few hours, it seems like to me. Maybe even full day. Oh, it depends on your tolerance, man. I like the 60-minute chart to gauge if I'm in something. Gotta make sure I'm above that 34 at all costs. Make sure I'm above the 8. If I'm doing an entry, I want to make sure my long term is good. And it just depends. It's not very, it's hard to say. But 60-minute chart is a good gauge for intraday, and then, obviously the half-day chart that I use, 196 minutes, half-day candles. And then, obviously, I want to make sure that I'm above the 8 on the longer term. TTO on a weekly chart looks like it's going to break trend if it breaks above. Pharmaceuticals. That's it for that. See what the financials are doing. I'm going to redo my scans. I'm a little late today. Lithium. Looks like lithium's gearing up on that weekly chart. LITH. Yes, it's getting close. All right, well, let me go lower than a day, so I can't see the intraday on that one, but I bet you're right. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sluggo bought me some coffee. Let's watch gold from here on out. Ain't nothing else going on, it seems. EGI poked its head up on its highs. Nothing yet. Tahoe. Damn. Previous high break, take out that inverted hammer right there. Looks like it was confirmed for a moment as a falling star, and then now it is going to break on the top side. That's a daily chart. Looks like the accumulation is happening. We did the volatility and then the accumulation. Wonder if it just taps 13 again and just backs off. Some cryptos. I got a couple bottoms last night. That's why I'm late. It was up way too late. It's addicting. Cryptos are addicting. I had flow. I bought this one down at 2.2, I think. BCN. I'm waiting for a previous high break on BCN. This thing's going to break out from a huge bottom, falling wedge. It's going to be nice. I'm looking for a bounce, big bounce into previous lows. It's an easy double. Miners are still up. Gold, silver still up. Gold tapped a little bit. Got too close and they pounded it. Got a bullish retrace on the 5 minute. See if it'll hold support. It's got a turn here. Looking for that previous high break on gold. The previous high to start the whole pattern off. Boom, 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 boom. See if we can get above that. Looks like I tapped it one more time. Yeah, let's do. Looks like nothing's going to move until that happens. What's going on with crypto? Looking for a bunch of bottoms. I'm going to flip through this real quick. BCH coming back in a little bit. BCN, I've got that. All these got crushed. UTM came all the way back into a bullish retracement on the daily chart. Waiting for that one to turn around. BTS is stretched to its limits. Burst as well. BGB. It's got a hold. Gold's got a hold. Doesn't look like it will. BGB, you're going to catch this one. I own a sliver of it from a previous pop. My free share technique. Take my core, take a pop. And it's been consolidating. So now it's ready to pop again. It looks healthy. Very, very healthy. Bottom break. Confirm that bottom pattern. Lots of them doing the same thing on the daily charts. Ethereum's gearing up. 1-2 punch on that last one. Flow. can see on flow the daily chart broke above the previous, or the 34 into support, held, and then it just turned around, looking for a previous high break and just a takeoff. Call that my launching pad. So that one's going to be good today. Very, very proud of myself on that one. Oh, I can't keep looking for that. GNT still turning. Gold. Looks like gold's coming down into support one more time. Five-minute chart. GRC's primed and ready. HUC's primed and ready. You can see how close they are. LSK, I mentioned that last week. It's still going. LTC's looking for a previous high break. I would go with the bigger volume on that one. Which one has bigger volume? That means when things turn around, the bigger volume one will probably go up higher. But load has been knocked back for a very long time. I don't even think it ran the last time the miners ran. Pretty sure it didn't run. So, I mean, a longer term break on load could mean a bigger move. Let's look at NAK. And let me flip through the rest of these real quick. Made. NAV has been up all weekend. Missed that one. This is doing the BTM. You got to catch that first pop, take the free shares, let it ride. Look for a return. NXC. That's just going to bust right out of there. These things are addictive. From that bottom. SC, that's primed and ready. Wait for SC to come back in and support as the 8's crossing the 13 on that daily. Previous high breaks coming on Silva. You can see it. Steam. I got a bunch of steam on my Steemit account. Waiting for that to turn around. Give me some influence. That looks good for a bottom on Steam. Strats all the way back into resistance. Looks like it wants to come back in. System. All these dailies are doing the same thing on cryptos. And I'm ready. XMR ran all weekend, just exploded. Pretty nice. I missed it, of course. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm not going to chase that one down. Yeah. Hang on a second. I think my cell's coming in. I had a preset sale on flow. Let me make sure it's still going. I got a sell coming in at 25.50 on. No, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to let it ride. Looks good. Looks like gold came into support, held, made a double bottom on the 5-minute. Here we go. Let's do it. Back across the 34. See if silver's doing the same thing. What's silver's break so I don't have to keep looking? Previous high break is 1724. Okay, I'll remember that. Gold's got the previous high break already. It's just going to take out that inverted hammer to let her rip. So let's do it. Little cup and handle. I don't know. A little crude. NAK. Let's look at NAK. It's nice little 5-minute surge there. Over the 34, back into 34. Previous high breaks. Had a little gap there and running. Get over the previous highs over here. 183, 184. Previous high break, 185. It's a little extended on the daily, Sluggo. Could definitely keep going if it wants to, but I always try to make sure that I don't get overextended when I start buying. Hall, is that a stock? Hall? Hallmark? Oh, the financials? Is that what you're talking about? Little Hallmark? I suppose that the triple top is in on the 60-minute chart. They're going to let this thing rip or let it come down into support one more time. Struggling. It's back below the 8 again on the 5-minute. See the triple top, the 3 wicks pointing up. And then looking at the 60-minute chart, looks like they're going to bring it down in. You can see the tri-tips on the 60-minute chart pretty clearly. That's a triple top. When you see the spikes pointing up, it's usually down. It's going to take it out in a timely fashion. Looks like they're going to bring this into the support. Oh, hi. I was looking at Hallmark financials. Looks like Sluggo bought me some coffee overnight. So thanks, Sluggo. Is Jasper around? Jasper's my client. He's probably up late trading cryptos as well. Looks like they're gonna bring this one down. Late for the show, it made a triple top on the 60-minute chart gold. I got previous high at 1294. Let's see if that'll hold. Otherwise, it's going to come back in the 1290. Gather its legs and try again. It's got to make a major turn here. Otherwise, it's going to come back in, lose momentum. Bam. So close. Silver as well. Put in a triple top. Damn it. Let it come into support. Buy an opportunity. Stay above that volatility candle. Back and forth, back and forth. JNUG coming in just a tad. Let's see what we're doing on the 5-minute chart. It's a high-level consolidation. Looks like it's going to cover the gap on JNUG. So watch out, Sluggo. Watch out on JNUG 5-minute chart. Looks like they're going to bring it back in. 5-minute chart, they're closing below the 8, and it just bearish retrace back into resistance. Watch the rejection there. Once it breaks down, it'll fill the gap. I would put my order in at the gap. See if it'll come down and grab you. Otherwise, if it stays high, let it consolidate. High-level consolidation is good. Got to get above that 8. There it is. Let's see if there's any kind of rejection here. Back through the 8, into the 8. That's a bearish retracement, but if it wants to go, let it go. Look for a rejection here. Let it come on down. Could hold the 13 too. Could be premature, I'm not sure yet. AKG's gearing up. Look at that daily. Nice little pattern. It's ready. Popped its head up. It's closing on its highs now. This Medved trader is key. Got a lower high on the 60-minute. Half-day chart, I'm looking at a hanging man. Hanging man, daily, hanging man, lower high. I'd say let NAK come down and grab you. Load. Loads back into support. It's got to hold. Monthly chart's making that inverted hammer look. So it broke out, came all the way back in. Don't know if it's yet. I don't know if it's done. EXLLF, watch that one. It's closing on its highs. I can't gauge this one very well, but it looks like a 3 o'clock high would be a good move. I'm not getting a good chart on it. Gold money. Pretty sure this has been around long enough to get a better chart than that, but I'm not getting any feed at all on it. AXU breaking previous highs, daily chart. It's overextended on the 60 minutes, so be careful. AXU. Looks like it wants to go. Daily chart's breaking. EGI. EXLF. I had a sell order at 25.50. Looks like it just busted that. I canceled that sell. Looks like I'm going to see where it turns. Little sliver of volume on this. I'll get to 3 o'clock, no problem. $37 break on BCN. That is probable. I'm looking for a double on this. BCN. Bottom pattern confirmation here coming just slightly. Let me see what the ask is looking at. What is going on here? There it is. I just had it. I was looking for the resistance. What was in front of me, it just broke. My first sell on BCN is at 40. And that's just a sliver. Take the slivers off. See that falling wedge pretty clearly. It's going to whip right past out of there. I'm looking for 81. So it's nearly a that's a big move. Hopefully I can do it all in one day. Just made a new high, so I'm happy on that. Poloniex charts really blow, but you can see the top hitters hitting it. PGB, SC, Flow, just the usual suspects. We went through the whole list. Looking for LTC. Everyone's talking about Litecoin. Looks like we got the rejection on 5-minute chart on JNUG. See if it'll hold 13. AXU's on its highs. Watch that one for a break. It's overextended on the intraday, but little volume, keep it going. EXLLF, same thing. EGI's gearing up. USAS still small volume, breaking previous highs on a long-term chart. That's a sleeper. I do remember the might start slow. I don't see much of anything going on here. Looks like gold is being rejected. JNUG is coming down off the 5-minute chart. Pick it up at support somehow. Silver got rejected. 5-minute chart, you can see that. Gold is breaking the slight trend line I had on the 5-minute chart. See if it'll hold here. Google's still got that double top. Support's very thin. I'm thinking that it's going to come down. Looks like Apple wants to break out. Dollar broke down on the daily chart. It's coming down even more. It's closing on its lows still. Showing an inverted hammer on the daily so far today. So it could be finding a bottom somewhere. I'm going to cut it short here. I don't see nothing. Sorry I was late. It's been a long weekend. Trading, fixing the house, had some guests. Big money. See how much money I can make on BCN. Maybe I'll open up a a futures account with TradeStation. But that's it. I appreciate you guys coming in. I'll be early tomorrow. I'll redo my scans, fix my watch list. Watch for the previous high breaks on the miners. Looks like it hit a high and it's coming back in. Gather its legs and try again. Well, I'll see you guys. Appreciate every one of you. Thanks, Sluggo, for the donation. And make sure you take your profits off the tables. See ya.